Good morning, beautiful people. It is Linda Joy here on Magical Mondays, and it is a gorgeous day here. On Magical Mondays, what I share is messages. I do card readings. I give lots of tips and inspiration, as well as answer any questions. So if you have any questions, please type it in the comments and I'll answer that for you. And I will be doing card readings. Though today what I'll be sharing is a message that came through last week, and it was channeled through on a new wave of energy that is moving into the end of August. So I'll share that with you because it does affect everyone on the planet. And so I'll read the message first and then we can discuss it. Okay, so a new wave of energy is coming through at the end of August this year. This wave will last from the 28th of August until September the 6th. It brings with it huge potential for change, but because this is so, it also creates a sense of instability and a feeling of threat. So, hi Mark, and this will coincide with the acceleration of AI, artificial intelligence, which we're all experiencing on the planet, both in the macro and micro. Okay, so just be aware of what's going on. This will be a turning point on the planet. Does humanity go into their pattern of fear? Or do they have the realization that the only way forward is up? A new technology has both positive and negative applications. So which will you as an individual choose? Because remember, we talked about this last week. Everyone has a choice, and whatever you're focusing on, and that will affect how you feel. And so let me continue and then we can chat more. So it doesn't matter what the government chooses, okay? Only the individual choices count. And if you count how many people are actually in government globally, you realize that it is a small number in relationship to the number of people on the planet. This is really important. So I know there's a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that the government are doing and mandating or controlling, manipulating, and they're doing all sorts of things. But we as a collective consciousness and humanity outweigh the fear. And this is why more and more people are waking up to the truth, what feels true for them. And this is what I always keep telling everybody: trust your heart, trust your inner voice, trust what feels true for you, okay? And everyone can feel that. So through the force of osmosis, the shift can be significantly towards the light. You only have to choose. The government would have you think that as an individual, you have no real power. But the mathematics say otherwise. So again, trust. When you look at the true numbers, you have great power indeed. It is a time to accelerate your light and use it for the benefit of all on the planet. It is your choice, your right, and your obligation. At some point between the 28th of August and the 6th of September, go into nature and tune into the light that is coming to the planet. Absorb it and make it part of your new reality. It is best done in nature as people are more their true, pure selves there. And as you know, when you connect with the trees, connect with the nature spirits, connect with the ants or the bugs or whatever it is, you just feel this, it's all part of the one, okay? So go out in nature. And I say that right now, you know, you don't have to wait until the end of August. Go out and explore nature now. It just has to be a place and space that speaks to you. We have been breathing out for some time with our energies going out to the universe. We are now at the in-between breaths where we are not sure what happens next and we feel the most uncertain. We have some trepidation about what will happen when we breathe in again, what will be taking on. So will it be good for us? Are we at risk from outside influences? In other words, everyone is holding their breath to see what happens next. And if you are an empath like myself, you know, I feel the energy of everything, everyone, though as I keep reminding others and remind myself, just raise above it. Do not go into the fear. Okay, really important. Like I talk about, you know, stay up on the surfboard and ride the waves. Be the observer of what is going on. And there's a lot of stuff going on. But trust and have faith that no one and nothing can hurt you, harm you, or destroy you. Really important to have that faith and trust in yourself and source. You know, you are source in this physical body, and the universe is protecting you. And so yes, there's a lot of darkness on the planet, but that's because we live in this dual reality, and we knew that as a soul before we came here. So there is going to be light and dark, but the more we can raise our energy vibration and the light, we shine the light on the darkness. This is where more people are waking up and going, whoa, how long's this been going on for? Oh, centuries, thousands of years, you know, but it's been more in the last, 100 years that more and more things have been unfolding, and there's certain darkness. I don't want to get into a real conversation on this, so I admit I am stepping around the strawberries, dancing around the strawberry, and because I choose to focus on the light, I choose to focus on the joy and the love and just keep that energy vibration. Okay, so yeah, I'll pause there. I won't even continue what I was going to say. Okay, just know that you are stronger and more powerful than what's going on. Okay, and you may be hearing a lot of things. Just raise above it and go, this too shall pass. So like I said, in other words, everyone is holding their breath to see what happens next. But ultimately, the breath, we must or we will perish. So keep breathing and knowing that this too shall pass. Know that the breath in starts at the end of August as the new wave of light comes to our reality. This is what you will be breathing in. Have no fear. Do what you can in the coming weeks to make yourself as open and clear as possible. Know that before then you will at times feel burdened and overwhelmed, as this is part of the process of the in-between. It will not last long, and you will have more and more gaps of peace as the wave makes its way towards consciousness. There will always be those who seem to go through these times unscathed, but know that this is not a sign of their spirituality. It is a sign of their ability to be distracted from the energy morphing around them. Don't judge another's reaction to events, not even your own. It is what it is. Hold on to the good and special moments to get you through. Embrace the potentials and possibilities that will soon flood your reality. Make plans for the new life you are going to create, both big and small, and know that the universe supports this time, this event, and your growth. Prepare to be changed. A new journey is about to begin. So, like I said, just focus on everything that you choose to create in the world, and don't get caught up in the chaos and the drama and the what's happening. Just be the observer. Someone sent me a picture of all the supermarket shelves, empty. There's no salad, and so there's this, there's this fear, but that's all part of the control, right? So just go, interesting, and keep moving on. Just know that the universe will continue to protect you and keep you safe. And we together will all get through this, okay? And like the message said, we outnumber the government. We outnumber the control, the manipulation, and everything that they're trying to do. Okay, so just trust and just go forth, be fearless, unstoppable, and just keep trusting and having faith. So, thanks for watching. Hi, Alan. Hi, Marty. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining. So I've got some cards here. I've got a few different decks. I like to mix them around, and if you have a question, if you'd like a card, please let me know. Do you know, this is a butterfly deck, and I very rarely use this deck, and the cards are so new that they're still sticking together. So, Alan, would you like a butterfly oracle card for life changes? So let me just, Alan, choosing a card for Alan, and we'll see what comes through for you, Alan. Also, another message, well, let me choose Alan's card and then I'll share that thought. Because health concerns is a big one for many people, and so choosing a card for Alan. Actually, Alan, I'm going to make 3 piles, so let me know 1, 2, or 3. What would you like? And just pop that in the chat. Choose a pile, 1, 2, or 3. 2. Okay, beautiful. Here's the picture. Spiritual growth. And so, hi Monica, thanks for joining. Great to see you here. Okay, so let me share the meaning and the message for you, Alan. This card signifies that the change you're currently in the midst of or contemplating is part of your spiritual growth. It will bring about great blessings, even if challenges present themselves along the way. As this experience comes to a conclusion, you'll know that you are very strong indeed. In fact, this situation will push you to leave behind your comfort zone. Very interesting. and you'll reach deep inside to a reservoir of strength that you didn't know you had. This strength is both peaceful and powerful, and it helps you learn new life lessons, as well as let go of old pain and forgive your past. So beautiful, such a strong message there. And you know, it's really about being true to yourself and just trusting that everyone on this planet came to learn and grow as a spiritual being. And also in regards to, like I mentioned, about a health challenge, look at, and this is what I teach people in my 5 days, okay? Look at any illness, any disease, any pain, anything that's happening in your physical body. Thank you, that's very apt right now. Awesome. Yeah, that's a very strong message for you, Alan. So in regards to health, look at what is the message from whatever is going on in your body. Also ask it, what are you here to learn about the message? And remember, you know, no one's broken, no one needs fixing. Yes, we all experience different ailments, but listen to your body as the barometer, not as, oh no, this is wrong with me, because that's a judgment. So look at it as an opportunity to learn and grow. So whatever the message is, you know, and sometimes that's when we get a cold or a flu, or we're just completely wiped out. Well, that's the universe's way of slowing us down. You need rest, you need self-care, you need to stop, you need to just lay in bed and do nothing and cancel all your appointments. And so that was the silver lining, especially with COVID, because the pace of everyone, you know, how they were just push, and everyone that was just, it was such a fast pace. And I've lived in California, so I know how fast the pace is, but this is happening all around the world, regardless of what country, and it's not sustainable. So that's the silver lining of COVID, because what that did is forced everyone just to stop, cancel everything, go within. And in the last couple of years, huge awakening, consciousness, mass consciousness awakening on the planet. And so see it as a positive thing, see it as we are all moving forward together, and it's a very exciting time. So I'm glad that was helpful, Alan. And yeah, and if anyone wants to have a private one-to-one chat with me, just send me a message and you can book in for that. I do, you know, readings as well as the body work, energy work, and really everything that I do is all about joy. And that's why I'm using my middle name of Joy to help lift up the energy vibration on the planet. And that's my purpose. That's why I'm here. Whether it's a health issue, whether it's pain in your body, whether it's a relationship issue or challenge, like I've said, there's a lot of people who are coming out of relationships, and it can be a partnership, it can be a friendship, it can be a marriage. And this is where another opportunity, you know, to look within, because, and it could be a relationship with yourself. And how much do you love yourself? How much do you understand about yourself and what triggers you? And how do you communicate with yourself? So in regards to a relationship, it's all about, you know, the communication between two people. It's also looking at what triggers you have, and this all stems back to childhood wounds. So when there's any conflict in a relationship, it usually goes back to some belief and program from childhood that is triggering that person. And so through the work I do, I help to get to the root cause so people get to a place of peace and love and joy and just become neutral. You know, I sent a few weeks ago, I was with my family. Now, those who know me privately know all the stuff, the past experiences I've had with my family. So for all of us to come together under one roof, that was huge. So everyone seems to have a dysfunctional family. And so that's another area. It doesn't have, you know, that I really help people. It can be between one person or in a marriage, or it could be how do you fit into the family dynamics, and how can you show up and be with your family and feel completely neutral, feel at peace, and also feel safe to be in that environment, especially when it's been abusive. And this is all, you know, you standing in your power and knowing no one can hurt you, harm you, or destroy you. You are more powerful. Remember, that's the message that came through. So again, with what's happening on the planet and everything that is going on in the media and what they're actually physically doing, and just raise above it. It's like, know that you are protected and use your tools, you know, make sure you're grounded, make sure you've protect yourself, and whatever ritual you use, it could be calling in Archangel Michael and just visualizing a bubble of light around you. Make sure that you do your daily maintenance on your body and actually meditate, do your grounding, run the energy through your body, through all your chakras, through all the meridians in your body, connecting with the cosmos. And whatever meditation you do, it's like always connect with the purest source of energy that's available. Bring that through and connect with your spiritual helpers and ask them any questions. And they're there. They're all there, protecting, loving us, guiding us. So trust that inner guidance. Trust the messages you're getting, or the little confirmation that you see. It could be a number plate, it could be a sign, it could be anything, and you're constantly receiving these messages on a daily basis. So what questions do you have? Any questions? Who else would like a card? And happy to choose another card and let me know what deck you'd like. I've got the Keepers of the Light, the Spirit Oracles, and the Butterfly Oracles. So, and thanks for watching, everyone. It's always a pleasure to be here, be of service to others, and I love what I do. That, you know, like I said, you know, my middle name is Joy, and that's my purpose. That's why I came here, and that's what I'm here to keep shining my heart light out. My company name years ago was Heartlight Energy, and that was the whole message, is shine your heart light out to uplift everyone, the light on the planet, to inspire others, and just keep sharing that love and light. So Mark, number 2, butterfly deck, please. Okay. And Donna would like a card. Awesome. And so, shuffling, Mark. Such a beautiful day here in Brisbane. The sun is shining. We're back over the 20 degrees. So it's so beautiful. Okay, Mark, I'll make 3 piles. Please let me know which pile. Hi, Ivan. Thanks for watching. Great to see you here. Okay. Well, this one just flipped over, Mark, and it says family changes. So maybe that's... Would you like to hear the message about family changes for you? Okay. This card comes to you with the announcement of a change in your family. You needn't worry about this shift because it unfolds with divine blessings. Trust that you and your family are entirely watched over and protected by God and the angels, and this change only arises because it is the free will choice of those involved. Your role is to keep steady prayers that everyone chooses the path of God's love. Then release your prayers with faith and love. If you need to take action, God will clearly guide you and support you all the way. While change can seem threatening, in the long run, it always works out for the best. And so it is with your loved ones. Truly, this change will bring you closer together and bond you in new ways. So other additional meanings is pregnancy, birth or adoption, a change in living situation, divorce or separation, life transition, health concerns or marriage. And very interesting, Mark, because I know you and you've done my program, and anyway, anyone who's worked with me, and I received messages, and I actually received a message for you this morning, which I'm happy to share with you privately. And having this card and the message of this card is so in alignment to the message that I received for you this morning. So if you'd like to contact me, I can share that message. I receive messages for a lot of people, though unless they give me permission, I don't always share them because really it's none of my business. But when messages come, it's like, oh, okay. Though, you know, it's private. And so, yes, this is so relevant at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. So when you get a chance, give me a call and I'm happy to share what came through for me this morning for you very strongly. And okay, so Donna, let's choose a card. Okay, yep, we can talk this afternoon, Mark. Call me after 5, okay? So I'm now choosing a card for Donna. Thanks for joining, Donna. So I saw Donna last Thursday when I went down the Gold Coast to the business expo I was at, and met Donna there. And yeah, by all our mutual friends, there's a lot of overlap of mutual people. We are all connected and we're all one. So, Donna, would you like 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to make 3 piles. And just pop your number in the chat, and then we'll see which card comes through. 3, okay. 2, 3. So that's the card, Donna. It says emotions, and the beautiful butterfly there. And the actual message is you're evolving and progressing. So it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. Ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. There's something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. Interesting. You once were able to endure or even enjoy this situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. This card asks you to be honest with yourself and take an inventory of how you're feeling. You don't have to resort to drastic action to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. So additional meanings is getting guidance from a therapist or joining a support group, dealing with an emotional loved one, empathetically absorbing other people's emotions. So emotions are, again, our guidance system, because we all feel. And so I really urge you to feel and follow your heart. And because when we feel, we're more in our head opposed to we're more in our heart than our head. So when we're thinking, and it's just thoughts and stories, and you feel the difference because that's the ego. But when you feel, and the emotions is also your guidance system, because it's energy in motion, and that's where you actually go, oh, I'm feeling sadness, or I'm feeling anger, or I'm feeling guilt, or I'm feeling shame. So it's acknowledging that emotion and actually sit in it and move through it. And then as you move through it, ask for the messages, and just trust that whatever the messages come through, what it's about. This is where journaling is really good. And then the emotion and that feeling will change. So I hope that was helpful for you. I remember our conversation at the expo, so it's interesting that that card came out for you, Donna. And so new beginnings for you. So I'm going to do yes, so pertinent right now. Wow. Yeah. So I do remember our conversation on Thursday. Oh, okay. And I felt when I was reading that was so relevant. So I'm going to choose a card for everyone, and this one just jumped out. So this is a different deck, and it's White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So very relevant to what I was just discussing about families. And so the meaning is take some time to honor just how far you have come, recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shifts in your awareness, healing and journey really allow you to move into a state of grace and gratitude. You have or have recently had an opportunity to heal an old family wound or pattern. It's important to connect with your family in spirit so that you can set a new energy of love in place. White Eagle is bringing your ancestors through to you and allowing you to know that they are happy and well. He is sounding this sacred drum to clear your spirit. So I can totally relate to that, and maybe this card was for me, though I'm sure, because we're all connected, I'm sure that also is a message for other people who have had, who grew up in a dysfunctional family, or any, trauma relations in the past. And so, yeah, it's about looking at it from a different perspective. And like I said earlier, when you can come to a place of peace and harmony within yourself, then you understand that we're all playing roles, and we all as a soul came here and had agreements with all these people in our life. And some people come and go, and people, come into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So when we choose our family, and I know this triggers some people, but on a soul contract, we had a contract that we wanted to learn and grow from them, regardless of how nasty, how dysfunctional, how toxic. It's like, take a step back and surrender and go, what did I learn from this situation and experience? As traumatic as it was, it's about having forgiveness and really feeling that in your heart, and that's how you move forward. And that is why I created my BENN Method, which is advanced self-care for the soul, and it's all about balance, energy, nurture and nourish. It all comes back to you. So I hope that was helpful for other people out there, and thank you so much for being here. And hi Marty, awesome. That's been a real struggle for me. Awesome. Yeah, when it comes to family, some of us have just waltzed through life, nothing really major's happened, and others of us have had doozies, and it's like, whoa, why did I create this, and why is this happening to me? But remember, it's happening for you, and regardless of what the situation or circumstance is, it's always an opportunity for you to learn and grow as a soul, as a spiritual being. And that's why we signed up and came here on the earth at this time and in these physical bodies as a soul. And, it's the odds of us being here is, it's like 1 in 400 trillion or something. So the fact that we're here having these physical experiences, and especially what's going on in the planet right now, and it's like, whoa, why did I choose to be here at this time, witnessing the darkness? But remember, we knew that coming to this reality, and we are stronger, courageous and more powerful than everything that's going on. So just be in a place of joy, be in a place that fills you up with love and joy and just excites you, and feel that inspiration within yourself, because everything all starts with you. So it's a relationship with you. Don't look outside in the external world to fill you up, to make you feel good. No one can make you feel good. We come together and enhance one another but we can't go out searching for someone to fill up something that's missing inside of us. I hope that makes sense. And okay, Mark, it resonates with you as well. Awesome. And Marty, dang, those dang egos. yeah. So like I said, you know, be aware of the ego thoughts and the stories and everything that you may be telling yourself, because again, it's not true. And the ego's there to keep us safe. But when you just trust in your heart, with your soul, your gut, some people go, you know, just trust your gut, but it's you following your internal GPS, and that is your connection to source energy, following and trusting your inner guidance. And that's how you make the choices in everything that you do. Moving forward every single day is the choices you make. And I mentioned this last week, is, you know, when you're at a crossroads and that's an opportunity to make a choice. So choose the road that makes you feel good. And also, if you know that the road that is comfortable, that you normally go down, is full of holes, and in the past you've fallen down each of those holes, and each of those holes there's a pit, and then you sit in the pit, and then it's like, okay, why am I here again? I've just repeated this pattern, an old program. And then you climb out of the pit, and then some people continue down the same road. But be gentle with yourself, and I keep saying this, nurture yourself and be kind and gentle and loving to yourself. Don't judge or beat yourself up that you keep falling into these holes, because everyone is learning and growing together. And you know, it's getting to that place of, okay, I'm at the crossroads, and making a conscious choice. This is what it's all about. This is the shift in consciousness, expanding awareness. This is what, you know, I teach with the Palawa healing. And just a note on that, I am postponing the workshop until the first week of August. So let me know if you were interested, but the timing and what the Palawa does, it's a shift in consciousness. It accelerates your spiritual growth, especially as this new wave comes through the end of August. If you feel that this is calling you, I need a tool, I need something to help me through this the next couple of months, reach out and just book a call with me, and I can share more about that. I may put on another presentation for those who missed the last one last Tuesday. Tomorrow night I'm doing a webinar on relationships, and it's going to be more of a discussion and more about finding out exactly where everyone's at, because it could be family relationships, it could be work relationships, colleagues, or intimate relationships. So if you'd like to join me for that, it will be at 7 o'clock Brisbane, Australia time, and I can send you the link. So just send me a private message and I can send you the link for that. And I look forward to seeing you then. So if there's no other questions, I will love and leave you for now. But you know all how to contact me and book a call if you'd like a private call with me. And until I get to speak to you or see you, have a blessed day. Sending much love. Namaste. Go out, shine your light, and just be the joy in the world for others, and that will help lift the vibration on the planet. I'll see you this time next week. Okay, much love everyone. Bye-bye.